Okay, so Tunisia were playing Australia in the opening match today in the World Cup in Qatar of the 4 matches in total. It's finished 1-0 to Australia, the ultimate, as I'm going to describe it, smash and grab result. Australia's goal is a fantastic finish. If there isn't a deflection on the cross, I don't think Mitchell Duke scores. I think the deflection on the cross takes that little bit of pace off the ball and changes the direction of the ball enough for when he does score the header, it's a better finish, because if that is the full pace cross, he either probably doesn't get the contact he wants, or the accuracy, or the power, or the direction. And yes, Mitchell Duke is a big bloke. He barely has to jump off the ground. He just outmuscles the defender who's marking him, and he glances it with a bit of pace on the ball past the goalkeeper. And that is the end of the scoring. Tunisia were frustrated today. The Australian tactics were very, very compact, which I don't always like. But Australia have obviously gone for the smash and grab. They know they haven't got the out-and-out quality to outpass Tunisia or play them off the field. They're not going to do that. So they're trying to disrupt the play with, stop-start play, which is how the game ended up being, even though Tunisia had the majority of the chances. Matty Ryan, for me, was the best player on the pitch. He had a fantastic performance in goal for Australia. He was claiming every cross, every shot was being saved that he was able to save, obviously. Defenders were blocking everything. And Tunisia just couldn't break down that compact defensive structure that Australia put in front of them. Adrian Moy in midfield, again, had a good game. It's a pity he's still not playing in England, because I think he's a good box-to-box energy midfielder. I think he's very underrated. He's had spells in the English Premier League before, most famously obviously with Brighton and Huddersfield back in the day. But no, Australia, they got their tactics right. They obviously had viewed the footage of the first game that Tunisia played. And obviously with what happened against France, they were too defensively open. But they like scoring the first goal. And this is their first win at a World Cup since beating Serbia way back in 2010. So they haven't had a good record at recent World Cups, have Australia. So this was an important victory for them. Whether they get out of the group or not, they've got to obviously play Denmark yet. But if they get a draw against Denmark, anything is possible, because we don't know what Denmark and France are going to do later. So this now opens the group up fantastically. Tunisia are now a team under a lot of pressure in this group to get out. And Tunisia, they played reasonably well against Denmark. They're not no-hopers in this tournament, but this is now a very open group, because if Denmark get a result against France, for example, it completely throws the group into a different perspective. 4 points will qualify you for the next round. So this could go down to goal difference, which will hurt Australia, obviously, with that heavy defeat they suffered against France. It could go for 4 and against if several teams are equal on goal difference. So this could be a very interesting group to break down at the end of the group stage. So there we go. Australia beating Tunisia 1-0. And that is the ultimate smash and grab. Possibly not. It's not the best game I've seen, but for a tactical master plan to be done, Australia have done their tactics perfectly. They took their opportunity, and occasionally there were little flashes on the counter-attack that they were still dangerous, and obviously they were playing for set plays and disrupting the flow of the game. Tunisia couldn't combat Australia's compact, more defensively minded tactics. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will have some more video content for you very, very soon.